instruction meeting is 5 p.m. Roy Ng, who is a blogger being sued by the Prime Minister, had applied to the courts to leave this country, leave jurisdiction, for him to have his attendance at Norway. Now the time is 5 p.m. Roy Ng has not turned up. Roy Ng has not responded to all the numerous calls from my office as well as numerous calls that we have made. And for the last 1 week, he has not responded to any of my messages. I have all the messages that I've sent, but no response. Last Friday, thereabouts, last Friday, today is Friday as well. Was it last Friday? I think last Friday last Friday. Or Monday. Last Friday, I think. Last Friday, he turned up at Fullerton Bay Hotel and he demanded that I pay him the cash of $29,000. To which I replied, I can't. I took his cash. He never handed the cash to me. When I was away, he handed the cash to a secretary who just happened to work only 1 day in my office. I don't know where she come from. Because I'm shortage of staff, as you know. I'm working very hard, round the clock, alone. I had only about 2 hours of sleep doing other matters and his matter as well. Now, all the nation's portfolio is in my table. Now what has happened is, I expressed my intention to stand for the general elections in Amokyu GRC to drive away the Prime Minister who's driving Singapore nuts and Singaporeans nuts. And Roy Ng turned up finally to the hotel and he demanded the cash. So I handed over him the cash and I said, look, by the time the Regina Go who came was instigated by Roy and Colin Pang, who's a crooked lawyer who's still practicing without license. Roy has not contacted me. I am waiting at the court. He wanted to leave. Now he has siphoned off the funds. He has $29,000 with him. He should not be taking the money in his hands and holding it. What he should do is, he should have told Mr.M.Ravi, when I handed over the cash, you should give me the cash on the spot and I hold it to deposit. It's a legal fund. Legal fund means it is from the legal fund of my cost as well as whatever cost to be paid to the Prime Minister and the fees. Why is he keeping $29,000? Insists that he won't give me. He has held another 40 over thousand. And I do not know how much of, he hasn't produced the latest account. So there could be probably about 100 over thousand in his hands. Now I asked him for the money, so I told him, look, the Prime Minister can freeze the public account. Because the Prime Minister has the right to freeze the account and his public's money, please put into my client's account, which I cannot touch. And you know what? To date, I've done so much of work. And he's keeping all the money, it's about 100,000 I guess, to the tune of 70,000 or so. And what has happened? He's now blogging, I understand. Why is he not in this court when he wants to leave jurisdiction today to Norway? The application had been, the court is just waiting for him. Why is he not turning up to court? Why is he not answering anybody? Why is he not calling my office? Why did he not say that, Ravi, or even a message, I'm sorry, I'm not turning up, I'm not leaving the country. There's no respect for the judges. And yet he has a gall and temerity to say that our judges are corrupted, our judges are not independent, and this and that. What respect do you have? He goes behind my back, he go in blocks, you know. And I'm going to discharge if he's continuing his behavior. Either he goes and see a psychiatrist. All these 5 fellas call me mad because they make fun of my father's name is Madasami or Mad Sami. M means Mad Ravi. Gods must be crazy. I am a child of God. Definitely I must be mad lah, because I'm fighting for him tooth and nail and he's swindling the money. Now what has happened to the remaining, even 29,000, 114 minus 29, you will get at least another 40,000 or so. Why is he says the money is with his father. Father, I understand, is Along son. Interest is earning. The money should be in my account, as in my client's account, to be sent to Mr. Davinder Singh. He goes with the cash. What for? Why is he rolling the money? Is in earning interest. And why is he wanted to leave the country today with all the monies? That's the answer. I have just called the CAD to investigate this matter. No response. You know what Singapore police are going to do? I'm going to ask Davinder Singh to straight away freeze the account. Ask the Prime Minister's lawyer to apply to the court urgently on a Mariva injunction to freeze the account and ask Roy to account. He wants to ask the government to account, right? Temasek Holdings. Ask him to be accountable to the people. Thank you. Look at this conference room is empty. I said this press conference only straight times done up. At least the government press. They're promoting my book Kampung Boy, the government. But why the opposition? Where is TOC? The online citizen. Where is the DRS, which is run by Roy? Roy is receiving $3,000 from DRS and he writes his own article and glorifies himself. And he says, oh, the YMCA parents praised him and all that. Yeah, he's another Salbul Salahuddin. Where is he in the court? He asked me, he wanted to leave the country today with all the cash. I have already reported him to the police, Commercial Affairs Department. Why is he holding the cash still? Why is he holding the remaining cash? 29,000, I understand. What about the other cash? Why is it with your father? When I asked him, he tried to frame me up with one girl reporting to the Law Society. The Law Society is another law. It's an empty room. It's okay. My people, that's why I don't trust the civil society, Workers' Party, and the NGOs like Prema Madi and all that crap. Okay, on that note, I wish you all the best. God will bless you.
Dear voters of Amukyo GRC and fellow Singaporeans, it is a privilege that we stand here today as candidates of the Reform Party to serve and fight for you. And your vote counts to us, and we are committed to fight for each and every vote of us. Merdeka Singapura! And send vote for the Reform Party, for the Reform Party, for the Reform Party.
Ravi and I have always had a good relationship, so I'm not sure where you might have heard that information from. As you can see, I still trust Ravi as the leader of the team, and I still believe that he can lead the team into Amukyo and to lead us to success. I do believe in Ravi's ability to fight for democracy and human rights, and he has a track record of doing that. So this team is a team that I'm very comfortable working with, a team which has all carried their weight and who have all done their part. It's a very good team to work with, very down to earth, very humble, and people whom I know personally and who do want to serve the people. So I'm actually very glad to work with this team.